Hey everyone, Sweet Johnny Cage here, back with another part of the Bloodborne full playthrough walkthrough. And in this section, we're going to go through the fishing hamlet in the DLC and fight the Orphan of Kos. This is the final area of this walkthrough. The next part of the walkthrough will be the game's final two bosses only. So if you need help in any other section, check the playlist for these walkthroughs and find your section. I've got it all covered. If you've never joined me for these walkthroughs, this is a Let's Play style walkthrough. So it's a bit of a casual atmosphere. I'm just trying to make a hard game easier for you. I will show you my stats. Currently level 161 with 50 vitality, 40 endurance, 23 strength, 50 skill, 20 blood tinge, and 28 arcane. I realize it's a pretty high level, but I did all the chalice dungeons before starting the DLC. I figured, hey, let's just complete the base game before the DLC, and I wound up at an absurdly high level up. I think 157 or something like that. It was really quite high. I'm using the Bone Ash set, although I'll probably change that. Then I have the Blades of Mercy plus 10. And then I have the Evelyn for a gun, and just the Hunter's Torch. I highly, highly recommend bringing a couple of items. So we don't need Pungent Blood cocktails. I don't think we need antidotes, but we'll equip them anyway. The really important item you want to bring with you is the Shaman Bone Blade. The Shaman Bone Blade causes enemies to attack other enemies. And there is a really difficult couple of enemies early on in the fishing hamlet that are made much easier using the Shaman Bone Blade. It may take you a few tries, and as long as you have killed Marigo's Wet Nurse, you can purchase the Shaman Bone Blade from the Insight Bath here, I believe. Yes. So in order, you'd have to have defeated Marigo's Wet Nurse, and then they will appear here for 1 insight each. Also be aware that for some reason, I don't understand why this game does this, but only blood vials and quicksilver bullets replenish from your inventory, or from your storage rather. So before you buy any more Shaman Bone Blade, check your storage, because you may have a bunch in here. I mean, I have a ton of stuff in here, and I sometimes forget to look in here. So just keep that in mind. All right. I think that's it. Shaman Bone Blade. Oh, one thing that I did want to mention is that during the research hall section of the walkthrough, we completed St. Adeline's questline, and we got the Milkweed rune. And that's one reward from that questline. The other reward is the Accursed Brew spell. And that is obtained by using the Milkweed rune and speaking to the first NPC you find in the fishing hamlet. So we're going to do that, and the Milkweed rune transforms you into this thing, which is interesting. And if you pair this with the Kos parasite, you... Do I even have the Kos parasite yet? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't. I just have the amygdalin arm. So if you pair this with the Kos Parasite, you get a completely new moveset, and you get the Kos Parasite, I believe, when you kill the Orphan of Kos. Yes. Right. Okay, so we'll do that later. So I'm going to keep this equipped for now, and we're going to talk to that first NPC, and then we'll come back to the dream and unequip it. But for now, let's go ahead and warp to the Astral Clock Tower and get things underway. I mentioned this before, but I mentioned this in the previous walkthrough. The DLC for Bloodborne was originally intended to be 2 DLCs. However, it was delayed and then combined into 1. So what's about to happen is what I think would have been the second DLC. So I feel like the second DLC would have opened up with a fight against Maria, and then you enter the fishing hamlet. So we're going to hold up the Celestial Dial, and then crazy things start to happen. So it turns out that the clock is really the thing that's hiding the secret, and Maria is guarding the secret. And the secret of the nightmare, and of the church really, is the fishing hamlet. And the reason for that is because the fishing hamlet is where the church started to experiment on people. So the fishing hamlet is completely overrun. At least I think it's where they started experimenting on people. But I do want to bring to your attention a few things. So, I mentioned in the previous walkthrough that there was a girl in a seashell that had fallen from the sky. And so if we look down, we can see the Hunter's Nightmare down there. And this is the big clock tower that you could see in the distance from anywhere in the Hunter's Nightmare. Also, the other thing to notice is the ship's masts all around. And if you go to the Nightmare Frontier, you can see these ship's masts near Amygdala's boss arena. So it's all connected. All these nightmares are connected. All right, so this guy over here is muttering about Bergenworth. And if you're wearing the Milkweed rune and speak with him, he will give you the Accursed Brew.
Curse here, curse there.
There you go. So that's that. That's basically that guy's questline. Me and my friend Joe always talk about that guy and just mutter Bergenworth to each other, and we say, "Have mercy on the poor wizened child," all the time. I'll just call him up and tell him to please have mercy on the poor wizened child. It's just sort of how we talk to each other. So he's fun. Okay, so now that we've done that, I'm going to go back and equip my normal rune, because I don't want to walk around like a piece of broccoli. Although, hey, that's a lot of fun. If I could do that in real life, maybe I would. Alright. Cool. So, I am going to re-equip my Hunter rune. This way I get speedy stamina recovery. And I'm actually going to check these. Oh, yeah. Wow, I really haven't looked at my runes in a long time. Okay, cool. Great. Higher base HP. Wonderful. Who doesn't love that? Okay, let's warp back to the fishing hamlet and get started. For real this time. Okay. So, the fishing hamlet is long. This was, in my opinion, meant to be a DLC on its own, so this will take us a while. There's a lot of really tough enemies in this area. And they all sort of come out of nowhere, so you gotta be careful. You really always have to be watching your surroundings here. There's a lot of blood vials to start off with. And funny enough, if you actually listen closely, it's easier after you defeat the boss, but if you listen closely to the houses, you can hear people murmuring, and they're almost like chanting a prayer of sorts. Whoa, hello. So, it's just something interesting. After you defeat the boss and it stops raining, come back here and give it a listen. AVerMedia covered it in, I think, like 50 Secrets of the Bloodborne DLC or something like that. It's a pretty interesting thing. The fishing hamlet's like a really sad place. Alright, so I'm going to come over here. And this guy is here. And then we have that. Yeah, you can basically always hear people murmuring in this area. Alright. We're going to come through here. And then in this section, there's quite a number of enemies that you have to be mindful of. And this guy by the well is using the Accursed Brew spell. So if we wanted to, we could use it against him. So what I recommend doing is kiting this guy out. And then once we kill him, we're just going to bum rush the shaman over there. Yeah, these guys have a good chance of dropping vials. Alright, here we go. So he's quite weak, but he is guarded by another one. Hello? There we go. Yeah, so he only has like 1 HP. So he dies pretty quick, but it saves you a lot of heartache. Alright. So there's guys on the rooftops here. It's a lot of fishmen. Loops here, and then all of these urns are more or less whale blubber, or whale oil. So it's really important that you watch out for those. Oh boy. I like totally forgot this guy was here. So I'm pretty sure these guys can be parried. It's just kind of hard. Oh my god. Oh no, he's gonna eat me. He's super eating me right now. Oh, shit, dude, come on. Dude, oh my god. I guess I just gotta... no, I know he can be parried. There we go. Alright. so he's done. Like I mentioned before, though, these glowing pots over here are oil. So there's going to be some enemies trying to throw fireballs at you, or fire bombs at you, so you got to be careful with that. Yeah, like I said, these guys just sort of show up out of nowhere sometimes. You have to be very, very careful. Just have a level 10 in Cold Blood. And then there's a ladder around here that I'm looking for. But it may be further up. Yeah, I guess it's further up. That's okay. So I recommend breaking these. And the enemies that we need the Shaman Bone Blades for are in this well here. We're not going to go there just yet. I want to clear out this area first. Just in case I have to try multiple times. Alright, so I'm going to try to rush into this house here. Great. There are guys inside, so you want to be careful. Hopefully I can group them up. Wow, that was very close. These guys are coordinated. Alright. Cool. So that's it for the threat on the main floor. Wasn't my max blood vial count 24 before? Oh, maybe I changed a gem or something. That's okay. Weird. Okay, come up here. Got a couple more guys. Great. Okay. Treasure over here. I think I'm hearing Brador's bell. That's funny. I didn't know that that could be heard from here. Alright. So we got these guys. I'll take care of them now. Great. Okay. If we go further, we will find a lamp. But I don't want to do that just yet. Whoa, where the hell did he come from? Okay. We've cleared all this out. Let's go down into the well. And this is really scary. I'm not gonna front. This is a scary, scary place here. Yeah, you can hear a winter lantern, but that's not the threat for now. This guy is the threat right here. Him and his buddy that's currently wandering around here. Alright, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna fight the one that's wandering around. Alright, we're gonna try this one more time. So, come back here. I'm gonna try to get a backstab on this guy again. I feel like it's possible. It might not be, though. Nah. That's okay. Cool, so we're going to bring this one to about 50% health, and then once we do, he's going to walk away from us. You should walk away. Yep. And then the other one's going to drop, so take out your Shaman Bone Blade, and then ready it, and then as long as you connected with him, yep, they're now going to take each other out. So one of them will certainly die here. Hopefully one dies, and you don't have to deal with both. Shit. Okay, not great. Really not good. Yikes. Oh my god. Well, in theory this has worked, but one of them didn't die. So this sort of sucks. So I just use another Shaman Bone Blade. Got the other one to attack the other one. So we should be okay now. And that treasure is a weapon. So really... Oh, shit. Really important that we don't die now. Come on. That was a perfect shot. Alright, we got him. Cool. Okay, so that's the shark monsters. And they drop the Rakuyo, which is Lady Maria's weapon. And the lore on this weapon is really, really cool. So it says, Hunter weapon wielded by Lady Maria of the Astral Clock Tower. A trick sword originated in the same country as the Kanehur Shikage. Only this sword feeds not off blood, but instead demands great dexterity. Lady Maria was fond of this aspect of the Rakuyo, as she frowned upon blood blades, despite being a distant relative of the Queen, so Queen Annalise. But one day, she abandoned her beloved Rakuyo, casting it into a dark well when she could stomach its presence no longer. So, the sort of idea is that Maria, I'm not... I hate, telling you what Bloodborne lore is, because sometimes I'm wrong. I don't know what, I know Demon Souls and Dark Souls, but the idea is that Maria no longer wanted to be a church hunter, and instead wanted to protect the fishing hamlet from the secret. Or keep the fishing hamlet secret to sort of protect its denizens after all the craziness happened here. And so she threw the Rakuyo in the well. But, of course, it's not exactly the story because she's a boss and we fight her, so... I don't know. Alright. I died, obviously, so I have to fight these things again. Hello. Oh, I have my gun out. That's why I'm not... That's why this wasn't working. So, yeah, I may as well clear out the house. There's one on the stairs. Yikes. Okay. Right, okay. Just want to make sure. Oh, I realized I could have gone in the back. I'm a dummy. Alright. Also, one thing that I wanted to mention... I said this before when we were standing here, but if you listen very closely, you can hear sort of like a dull bell ringing. And because we've entered the fishing hamlet and discovered the secret, Brador will now hunt us. So Brador was that guy in the prison cell ringing the bell we couldn't hear, but now that we have invaded the fishing hamlet, we can hear it. I don't know where this guy comes from, I really don't. So we're going to get visited by Brador several times. Thought he was going to drop stuff. Alright, cool. So up here, there's going to be quite a number of these fishermen. Be very careful. And I think there's also a shark monster up here. I could be totally wrong on the shark monster. Uh-oh. I think maybe I was thinking about the shark monster from inside the village. Because he can follow you up here. I think that's what I was thinking of. Alright, so there's a shaman up there. So we're going to rush the cliff. Oh boy. Got stuck. Alright. There is a shark monster up here. Son of a bitch. Okay, we're going to go in here. Don't be alarmed. But Simon is over there dying, so just be aware of that. We're going to light the lamp for safety, but we're still going to take everything out. It's very important that we do. Oh, no. I don't believe the shark monster can actually kill Simon, so We're okay to fight it here and just, like, cheese it out. Oh my god, dude. Why do the viscerals not connect? Thought he was stuck. Thought we got really lucky. Really hope he can't kill Simon. That would be very sad. Oh, God. Thank you. Very good. Alright. Yeah, I know. So painful. Okay, and yeah, there's this guy still. Last of the Mohicans over here. Alright. Cool. Now that we've done that, grab this. Great One's Wisdom. Over here. No, there's nothing here. It's on the other cliff. Yep, I can hear Brador's bell now. He wants us bad. Okay, and then can also come over here. How do we get back the ladder in the fishing hamlet? This is strange. Okay, I'm not going to talk to Simon just yet. Yeah, he's still alive, just barely. Because I really want to see, how do we get back to that ladder at the entrance? I feel like we should have accessed that already. I do love the thunderstorm here. It sounds so good. The sound design of the fishing hamlet is incredible. Okay, maybe it's much later on. Maybe I'm mistaken. I don't feel like it is, but it's always possible. Alright, so let's go talk to Simon. He's going to tell us that someone is hunting him. And when he succumbs to his wounds, we'll get a few things.
Afraid I've made a bunch of things. I can hear the bell now. The beast-eyed assassin. He's after me. Again. And again. It never ends. Please. I need you to do something. This village is the true secret. Testament to the old sins. It feeds this hunter's nightmare. Please. Bring to an end the horror. So our forefathers sin. We hunters cannot bear their weight forever. It isn't fair. It just isn't fair.
Okay, so now we have Simon's Bowblade, as well as the underground cell inner chamber key, which is for Brador's prison cell. I want to give a shout out to a YouTuber named Kazplat. I literally just Googled fishing hamlet ladder, and it turns out that it is accessible, but it's somewhat hidden. So let's go do that right now. So we can actually walk up this ramp here. Yeah. I wonder if I found this the first time and just never thought about it again. We can run around here. Nope, sorry. I'm going to run around here, and then the ladder shortcut is here. Great. Not super useful at this point, but that's okay. And then there's a room here we can go into. Oh no! Oh, he's gonna hack me to bits. Oh man, that's funny. I don't think I've ever actually seen that animation. That's really funny. Alright. The Harrow... I've definitely been here. I've gotten the Harrow set before. I guess I just totally missed it. And then we get the Bloodstone chunk. Wonderful. And then this is the house from earlier. Okay, very good. Very, very good. Okay. Cool beans, cool beans, cool beans. So, what we're going to do now is... we're going to go to the lamp, and I just want to quickly refer to the sacred text, the Old Hunter's official strategy guide from Future Press. Future Press, if you guys are ever listening to these things, give me a call. I would love to work on your books. You guys put out a great product. Swear by them. So rich. Come over here. I think there's an item. Okay, so we're not going to do this just yet, but this is... a lot of people speculate that this is a... basically a grave for Kos, or possibly Lady Maria, because there's a lumen flower. And it overlooks Kos. So that's basically the god of the nightmare, whose child we will fight as a boss. Alright, so I'm just going to go to the lamp here, and I just want to double check something really fast. I want to see Brador's questline, because we got the key, but I don't know if we need to use it just yet, so pardon me one moment. Adeline, Yamamura, Fishing Hunter Priest, Brador, Church Assassin. Okay. Okay. Okay, great. So we don't have to go there just yet. There was one more note that I didn't read. Opened up right to the page. Okay, so we have to fight Brador a total of 5 times, which sounds terrifying because it is. So let's get started. The first invasion is going to happen over here. We come down here. Just be aware that there are some spell-casting fishermen that can cast lightning. Yeah, there's that effing bell, man. That's how you know you're in trouble. Brador is going to invade at the end of this bridge. And he uses the Bloodletter, which is an insane weapon. But we can parry it. It's faster than it looks. Alright. Yeah, he's not super strong, so... Oof. Sweet Jesus. There you go. Your attacks also sort of get deflected off of him, but... So, for each of the first 4 invasions, we will get a piece of his armor set. Actually, let me change this to the Harrowed set, which is actually a really good armor set, believe it or not. Harrowed. Yeah, I mean, you can already hear his bell again. He's just relentless. Okay, great. So now we look like Simon. Oh, can I use... I don't think I can use Simon's Bowblade, but goddamn, that's a cool weapon. I can, so this is a really sick weapon I'm going to show you. So Simon's Bowblade, when transformed, turns into a crazy bow and arrow. And the scaling on that is wild. So if you're into blood tinge builds, oh my good god, that's a cool weapon for you. Moving on. Going to cross this rickety bridge. We can come over here, and these guys cast lightning. So it's very important that you take them out whenever possible. And then we can enter this cave. And this cave has a number of those lightning casters, so you do have to be careful with them. And then there's also these dudes. And Brador will invade here as well. See you later. You know, I never actually knew you could break those. That's funny. Alright, there's that. And these guys have quite a range, so you gotta be careful. They can see you from like a mile away. Just trying to carefully navigate this this cave, because it'd be quite nasty. Yeah, I can hear that goddamn bell. Brador's a total menace. I mean, who invades you 4 times? Who does that? 5 times. I mean, 4 and then you fight him in a cell the final time. Crazy. What an animal, right? Okay, so there's a caster over here, but he is guarded. So let's go ahead and open this door. And believe it or not, this actually leads right back to the lamp. So now we have quick access. Oh, Jesus. Oh, boy. So yeah, this leads right back to the lamp right here. So now we have quick access to the cave. Actually, 2 of these things. Cool. Alright. Bolt gem. Yikes. Okay, that was close. I feel like Brador is going to invade here again. I know he invades you in this cave. I know that for a fact. Oh, also, really cool little note. They're not candles, they're slugs. So they're like using all of this cosmic stuff for like every single purpose. It's pretty interesting. Okay, go down the ladder. Maybe he invades down here. Okay. So this area is a little wild, and that's because there's a lot of these seashells chicks, and they're kind of hard to see, because they basically just like come out of their shells like real late. So you want to just basically go around attacking shells and always watching your back. But if you remember, in the Hunter's Nightmare, in the first area of the DLC, one of these fell from the sky. So this is where they come from. How neat is that? The poor man's damn blood gem. Yeah, I don't know the location of every single one of these things, so I'm just going around hitting every shell. They take a lot more damage if you attack them just like straight up in the face, so keep that in mind. But you can take the slower route of just attacking the shell if you like. Whole group of them here. My groupies. I don't remember how to get down there. I think we go right, and then we go under. Okay, so that's all my groupies over there. And we got this section. Oh, whoa, they have a grab? Dude, that's new information to me. Holy shit. I really didn't know that. I thought they just, like, punched you to death. So many upgrade materials in the DLC, man. It's crazy. Whoa! She just came right out of her shell. Congratulations, girl. Alright. Okay, so this cave here, this cave is nuts. I recommend putting sedatives on your quick bar, and then you want frenzy resistance. So I don't even think that's the highest. What was that, 60? Ashen Hunter. Ashen Hunter has really high. So yeah, you want really high frenzy resistance because we're about to go up against some winter lanterns. So the trick with winter lanterns is to parry them as their arms are about to come towards you. So they have a grab attack, which I'm sure you're terrifyingly familiar with at this point of the game. We gotta kill a couple of them. So I believe that they're down there. Here comes Santa Claus. It's funny, I don't actually know where he is. Oh, hey buddy. It should be number 2. Oh, he's got like 1 hit. There we go. Okay. Cool. So that's number 2. Get the bloody trousers. And again, we can see Kos down there. So we're getting closer and closer and closer to Kos. But we have to deal with the winter lanterns. So, very carefully, make sure you have your gun ready. We're going to make our way through these caves. Oh, right, I forgot about him. Totally forgot about him. There's a shaman at the end of this. And he's guarding some chicks, so gotta be careful. Oh! I gotta get out. Please let me heal. Oh my god, dude. That was Wild and Crazy Kids. Hello. Oh boy. Wow, that was nuts. Okay. I think he's guarding a spell or a weapon. Kin Coldblood 11. Okay. So maybe the winter lanterns aren't in here just yet. Oh, right. Okay, so there's actually... Right. We went into the cave from the top instead of dropping down into the little village. Got it. Alright, so this is good. This is a little bit of a shortcut now that I'm remembering this. Sorry about that. Basically, we're going to drop down here. And this room is safe. And believe it or not, we actually now have access to the boss. But first, we're going to pull this lever and bring down the elevator. First, we're going to come down here, though. Because there's an item down here. I think this is either a Great One's Wisdom or like a Kin Cold Blood or something like that. Cursed Kin Hunter's Damp Blood Gem. Okay. Cool. So now the elevator's here, and now we can go back to the lamp. So we now have full access to the boss. And then let's go ahead and grab that, Kin Kobo level 10, open the door, and then this is, again, right at the lamp. So interesting shortcuts, they're all pretty quick. I'm going to go down one more time, and then we're going to explore these tunnels. We're not going to go to the boss just yet. Still have quite a bit to do here. And lay Hamlet to fishing. So this leads to the boss? Yes. So this sort of hallway of slugs, that leads to the boss. So we're going to go the other way. Okay, so this is the hallway with the winter lanterns. You can hear them. Well, I just saw a homegirl running. So I recommend equipping some blue elixir. Get rid of these. Oh, whoops. This makes you invisible. Makes you harder to detect. I shouldn't say completely invisible, because it certainly doesn't do that. So there's one here. Oh no, they got me, dude. I don't know if I'm gonna die from this. Okay, we messed that up. That's okay, though. Test run, test run, test run. I got the parry, but she grabbed me before I could do anything with it. Alright, so I'm going to wait for it to pass. Just going that way now. Damn, both of them are down there now? That sucks. Okay, so one's walking away now. So believe it or not, I'm not even going to bother with the blue elixir. I'm just going to invite this one over here. Alright, we do a very late parry. This way the frenzy does not kill us. Perfect. Alright. I'm going to set it here. This way we can just fully reset. And then we're going to invite this winter lantern over now. And parry. And then the frenzy doesn't do any damage. So that's how you combat winter lanterns. You have to basically perfect parry them. 10 pebbles? Are you effing serious? Okay. I thought I saw homegirl over here. Alright, so before we go further down there, I'm going to turn around. And now we can get the treasure that was on the sort of shelf over here. This is where we fought the sharks. Tempering Damp Blood Gem, and a level 11 Kin Cold Blood. So yeah, this is where we fought the sharks. You would see one up there if you didn't already kill them. But now we can go this way, and there's going to be a caster in this room for us to murder. And then there will be a number of homegirls and seashells. I should really find a better name for them than homegirl. I mean, you know, it's just a little disrespectful. Okay. Oh my god. The groupies, man. They're hardcore groupies. They love me. Sweet Johnny fangirls. Man, Sweet Johnny goes with anything, let me tell you. If you're listening to this, this is like the most late night vibe walkthrough I think I've ever done. I'm just like rambling. Alright, cool. They do drop a lot of blood gems, which is pretty cool. Alright. Oh, that's a corpse from earlier, I guess. Okay. So we got some more over here. Okay. So in this area we have fishermen as well as groupies. Oh, and a lightning guy over here. Damn, totally forgot about him. And then the fangirl wants to corner us. Alright, yeah. We got another one. She comes off the stairs. Okay, very cool, very cool, very cool. Isn't there a fisherman up here? Maybe it was her that I was looking at. Alright. The Blood Rock, right. So that's really what the Winter Lanterns are guarding, is the Blood Rock. Okay. Great. Just checking to make sure there's no ladder. We're down here, because we still haven't explored the rest of the village, believe it or not. There's still quite a lot to go. Oh. This is probably just a lightning gem. Okay, so let's go back to the elevator now. I feel like these floors connect somehow, but I don't know. Alright, let's go back to the elevator. And then we will drop down into the rest of the fishing village and take care of that. How many blood rocks do I have on me? 2. Okay. So, hello, Simon. Right, let's go this way. Nope, not this way. Sorry, I always get turned around in this house. Right, let's go this way. No. Jesus Christ, John, get it together. That's the elevator. This is where we come in. Right, we go out and then around. Oh, boy. Okay. Right. So, now what we're going to do is we're going to drop into the fishing village and do things a different way. So, there's no super clean way to do this. Either way, you're sort of like lining yourself up for ambushes. So you do want to be cautious. That corpse is so old. I think this leads back into the mine. No? This leads out here. Ladder. Up to the roof. Oh, okay, there we go. Okay, so there are lightning casters that we do need to be very, very careful of. Just trying to think of the best way to get over there. Okay, there's a bridge on this side. Cool. I don't think Brador invades here, but dear God, could I be wrong? Hello. There you go. Man, that was risky, but I wanted it. Okay, so now we're on the ground floor here. There's a lot of dogs. Take out a Molotov. Whoops. Oh, shit. Oh, God. This is, like, horrible. I don't know how I just survived that. I really don't know. Alright, let's see where this ladder goes. Oh, this is just the house with the nightmare. Very good. Hello, shark dog. Okay, cool. That's all cleared out. Very rare that I ever use items in this game. You know it's serious if I'm using items. But there's just so many booby traps here. Well, that didn't help. Okay. Great. Another chunk, some vials, perfect. Alright. Whenever you sort of get out into these open air areas, be very careful because there's a cliff that you can, excuse me, fall off of. You gotta be very, very careful. I hear Brador's bell. I just don't really know where he invades next. Alright. So this building we're about to go into is... things are going to be a little risky here. He's so close. Does he just invade right here? Yes, he does. It's a trap! It's a trap! Alright. Alright, so that's 3? Is that 3 or 4? That's 3. So now we can fight him in... What are you doing? So now, the final place we fight him is actually near his cell. So, now that we've cleared all of this out, we did the village, we did the mine, we did the winter lanterns. I think we're good to go. Oh no, we still have to explore this little area here. This little nook. Oh, was that it? I hope I demonstrate to you that I'm not necessarily an expert at Bloodborne. I know the Souls game's much better, but god damn, Bloodborne is just so good. Okay, very cool. That's funny. We actually did Brador's invasions in order without having to really backtrack at all. Nice. Great job, everybody. Okay. Just double checking here. I'm not forgetting anything, but I think we're good. Oh, lovely. Okay, so from here, we can take the ladder back up right here. And then now we are going to warp. So we're going to head back across the bridge, and we're going to warp to actually, I guess we'll go to the corpse pile. That's probably a better idea. We'll go to the corpse pile, we'll repair our weapon. I feel like we could definitely level up at least once. And then we'll finish Brador's little quest line, and then we'll fight the Orphan of Kos and finish the DLC. Perfect. Okay, repair. Oops. Check our blood gems. I don't really know if we have any upgrades here. Wow, we've actually surpassed that cursed gem that I've had in my collection forever. So, 26% increase on kin. But it's a severe drop in base damage. Let's go for it, because the Orphan of Kos is kin, so... Oh, actually, let's not do that just yet. Yeah, we're gonna have to warp back here anyway, so... Alright, let's go to the dream. Or let's go to the nightmare and go to the underground corpse pile. Okay. And then we're going to go upstairs. And yep, right on cue. So Brador actually has killed the prison guardians, so we don't have to worry about them at all. Oh, come on. I don't know what he drinks that, like, causes attacks to just, like, bounce off him. I don't really know what that is. Oh, did he go away? Wow, I've never actually seen that happen. That's pretty weird. Yeah, I've never seen that happen. You know, maybe that's a lead elixir that he's doing that with. Alright, so that's Brador. But we still have one more to do. I don't know if we need to reload. If we do, it won't surprise me, but... Nope. I hear his bell. So, Brador is still here. We can speak with him if we like.
Look who's here. Welcome to my quarters. I've never entertained a guest before. Are you going to kill me? After all you've done, kill me? As if to right your wrongs. What is it? Oh,
Yep.
nothing changes. Such is the nature of man.
Okay, so that is the end of Brador. We now have his set, we have his weapon, and the story is complete. I swear to God, I just heard his bell. I might be literally going crazy now. I know that's the end. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and warp back to the dream, and then we will prepare for the Orphan of Kos boss fight. I mentioned this in the first DLC walkthrough I did here. The first time I played the DLC, I was on New Game Plus 4. I was not smart enough to start a new file before it came out. So everything just beat the shit out of me. Mercilessly. So... yeah, let's go ahead with the Kin Hunter gem. That should help us out a little bit. And then you just want to basically equip as much physical defense as possible. So the Harrowed set's pretty good for that. And in doing so, we can basically honor our boy. I think there might be a helm that's stronger, though. Nope. All right. Warp to the lighthouse hut, and it is time to fight one of the saddest bosses in a long time. You know what? I always talk about how I want to sort of show you guys a little bit more about myself, so I know these walkthroughs can be a little cut and dry. But, oh, that's the cave. Orphan of Kos is a really sad boss fight for a number of reasons. Basically, the fishing hamlet... Kos washed up on shore, and then the denizens killed her, and it's quite sad. And there were experiments here from the church, and things were just done in a really foul, depraved manner, and all for greed, really. And so when we fight the Orphan of Kos, and when the boss fight starts, the orphan, I mean, the name is literal. It's the Orphan of Kos. Kos is the Great One washed up on the beach here, and the baby that comes out is an orphan. And a couple of years ago, actually, like almost 2 years to the day, my mom passed away from breast cancer, and it wasn't until that happened that I truly understood this boss's rage. Like, his mom was taken away from him. And so this boss fights with anger and vitriol and venom, and I totally get it. I really do. It took a tragic event for me to really understand this fight. And yeah, I just think it's very well done. It's, of course, like a disgusting abomination to look at, and it literally fights you with its placenta, but it's an orphan, and these villagers just took his mom away. And so, of course, he's angry. Why wouldn't he be angry? Oh, yeah, just gross. Alright, so this is the Orphan of Kos. He's somewhat passive the first time, at least at the start. So he can be parried. He just has a regular melee weapon, but it has some wicked attacks. But most everything can be parried. So you just want to very carefully look at it and learn to, like, time the animations of everything. And then you'll learn to parry in time. Yeah, I haven't fought this thing in a while, so it's going to take me some attempts here. Oh, God. You really don't want to waste, like, too much time, like, fighting, or wasting vials in the first phase. Oh, damn. Wow, I'm actually doing nice damage to it, even with that riposting, but since it's kin, you are able to riposte it for buku damage. 2166 on a riposte. Unfortunately, there was a trick that was patched that more or less allowed you to keep it in phase 1 forever. I believe it was patched. Yeah, just keep an eye on that. So that attack right there, you kind of have a while to parry it, but you want to do it from a distance, because if you miss, oh my god, that attack sucks. But more or less, you want to just watch the weapon the whole time. And then eventually you'll sort of get the hang of it. But phase 2 is when things get kind of redonkulous. Okay. So we're going to hit phase 2 here in a second. Hopefully I can get one more parry on him. I might have messed it up. You really kind of have to parry right away. Oh. Damn, I thought I had him. Alright, so this is phase 2. He gets wings, and then he screams, and lightning will strike Kos. And then what you want to do from this phase on is fight him in the ocean. I don't think you can fall off. I think there's a wall, so you're safe in here. See, the lightning strikes Kos. It comes out in waves. It's the same exact pattern every time. Damn, I'm wasting opportunities here. You still want to lock onto him. I don't recommend going free cam in this because he's still very parryable. But he is so much more erratic. And I mean, you can understand why, right? Okay. Oops. He turns so fast. Alright, so every time he screams, lightning will strike Kos, and then you can more or less just run away and sort of reposition yourself. He'll catch up to you eventually. Sometimes he does this bull rush that's just terrifying to look at. Yeah, that move is just the worst. It makes me crap myself every time. It's just so angry. And I feel his pain, man. I do. Oh, what? That was a clean parry if I've ever seen one. Yikes. It's okay, get some damage on him. Yeah, he ducks his head, which makes it hard to parry these later abilities, you know? I'm gonna go blood bullets here. Ooh, wow, that was juicy right there. That was a good parry. And so he might scream here. He hasn't screamed in a little while. Ooh, 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 ooh. Yeah, so these attacks, not too bad to deal with. Damn, dude. Oh, ooh, wow. Oh, damn, that sucks. That would have been so nice to have. Maybe we can kill him on a parry here. Alright, so he screams. Just go ahead and pay attention to Kos. It's the same pattern every time, but you just want to make sure you put some distance in between you and the boss. Alright, that might be it. Yep, that's the Orphan of Kos. First try. Sorry, little buddy. I understand. I understand the pain. Okay, so we get the Kos parasite, but it's actually not over. So believe it or not, there's this black mist coming out, more or less in the shape of the orphan, I think. And this is a really weird thing, but we're going to hit this thing now, and then the nightmare will more or less end. So let's do that now.
Sweet child of Kos, returned to the ocean. A bottomless curse, a bottomless sea, accepting of all that there is and can be.
So there you go. Now the... oh man, there's so many people fighting him. So the blood-drunk hunter's eye has now disappeared from the sky. And, yeah. So the nightmare is over. We've done all of the DLC, everything that we can. Man, I'm getting a little choked up. So I do want to show you, like, the difference. It's very, very noticeable. Let's go ahead and go to the... let's go to the Nightmare Church. No, the Grand Cathedral. This makes sense. Because you can see, like, the stark contrast. It doesn't change anything behaviorally in the Nightmare. It doesn't change the time of day or anything, but it just looks different. The skybox is now different, so... At least it should be. You know what's funny? I've never actually looked at it on this level. So let's see. I think it will be, though. Oh, right, this guy's here. I wonder what happens. I've never approached from this side. Take it away, boys. Oh my god, they're not there? What? Where are they? Oh my god, they're there. That's funny. You're supposed to hook me up, guys. Yeah, so it's most noticeable here. So this is like the money shot, like the set piece moment of the DLC is right here. So yeah, it's gone. The sky's cleared up. The nightmare is over. Yeah, it's gorgeous. So the eye is no longer in the sky. So yeah, that's going to do it for us with the DLC walkthrough. All we have left are the final two bosses. I think what I'll do for the final walkthrough is we'll go and kill all the NPCs. Unfortunately, actually, you know what I might do? I might go get 2 vermin. I think that's what I'll try. I'll try to get 2 vermin, see how long that might take me. I'm very over-leveled for PvE co-op, so I don't know if that's really going to help anybody. But we're going to go kill the NPCs. I won't bother with the vermin. We'll kill the NPCs and we'll finish the game. But yeah, that's it for the DLC. So I'm pretty over-leveled, so that was easier for me than it might be for you. But we did the chalices first, so that helps. If you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment. I'll do my best to help you out. If you're looking for more guides for Bloodborne, please subscribe to the channel so you get alerted when new guides go live. If you're interested in supporting the channel monetarily, please consider becoming a channel member by clicking the blue join button below this video. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter and on Twitch, and as always, I'm Sweet Johnny Cage. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.